You're not stuck because you can't move. You're stuck because your brain convinced you that staying still was the safe choice. Today, science is going to prove that the safest feeling decision you ever made might be the most expensive one you're still paying for. Here are 10 psychology and neuroscience facts about false safety, comfort zones, and the hidden cost of staying small that will completely change how you see every choice you've been avoiding. And the last one, it genuinely messed me up. Fact 1. Your brain was designed to keep you alive, not happy. And it keeps pushing you toward the familiar to do exactly that. Your brain craves certainty because it minimizes perceived risk. So every time you chose the familiar job, the known relationship, the predictable routine, your brain wasn't making a life decision. It was making a survival decision. And survival decisions are rarely the same as thriving decisions. Fact 2. Your brain has been trained to interpret uncertainty as danger. There's a difference between your nervous system protecting you from genuine threat and your nervous system protecting you from growth. Learning to tell the difference is how you stop confusing comfort with safety. Read that again. Comfort and safety are not the same thing. You have been treating them like synonyms your entire life, and that confusion has been costing you more than you know. If this is already hitting differently, like and subscribe. Studies show that people who understand their own psychology make bolder, freer, and more fulfilling life decisions. You need this content. Fact 3. Anxiety resists leaving the comfort zone because it is wired to protect us from perceived threats, even when those threats are not real dangers. When we encounter new or uncertain situations, the brain's amygdala, the part responsible for detecting fear, activates a fight-or-flight response, signaling that the unfamiliar is risky. Even small changes, like meeting new people or trying a different routine, can trigger this response. This discomfort drives avoidance behavior, as anxiety falsely convinces us that staying in familiar routines is the only way to remain safe. Your amygdala cannot tell the difference between a tiger and a new job. You have to do that part yourself. Try it. Notice the next time your body says stay. Ask yourself, is this real danger or just unfamiliar? Fact 4. Avoidance reinforces anxiety over time, shrinking the comfort zone and making it harder to engage with new experiences. It also complicates the process of working through anxiety, potentially increasing anxiety levels and exacerbating depressive symptoms. This is the cruel paradox of false safety. The more you avoid to feel safe, the less safe you actually become. The comfort zone doesn't stay the same size when you stop challenging it. It shrinks, and it takes your world with it. Fact 5. Learned helplessness occurs when an individual continuously faces a negative, uncontrollable situation and stops trying to change their circumstances, even when they have the ability to do so. Martin Seligman discovered that dogs that had received unavoidable electric shocks failed to take action in subsequent situations, even those in which escape or avoidance was in fact possible. Here's the terrifying part. This happens to humans too. Every time you stayed in a situation that hurt you and told yourself you had no choice, your brain was being trained. Trained to stop looking for the exit, even when the door was wide open. If this is the most honest psychology content you've come across, smash that like button. Subscribe, because the next video might be the one that changes everything for you. Fact 6. Carol Dweck's research at Stanford shows that how we perceive our abilities determines whether we'll take risks or stay stuck. People who believe abilities develop through effort accept challenges more easily, even if they fail. In contrast, those who believe ability is fixed avoid challenges to prevent exposure. The false safety trap isn't just about fear of the unknown. It's about a deeply held belief that you are a fixed thing, that if you try and fail, you will have proven something permanent about yourself. But the fixed self is the biggest lie your comfort zone ever told you. Fact 7. The second law of thermodynamics states that the entropy, disorder, randomness, or decay of a closed system always increases over time. Without active intervention adding energy, all systems tend toward disorganization. An abandoned house rusts, a garden overgrows with weeds, and a car engine breaks down. In a system dominated by entropy, standing still is not a neutral position. It is a rapid decline. In life, there is no such thing as standing still. If you aren't growing, you are by definition decaying.
This path feels different,
Neuroscience
like it's calling
proves
me
that
forward.
new neural connections are
step
created
opens a new
only when the
world.
brain faces something new.
This path feels
Learning a
different,
language,
like it's calling
picking
me
up a
forward.
musical instrument,
Every step
or even
opens a new
changing your
world.
route to work activates denser
This path
neural
feels
networks.
different, like it's calling
In
me
contrast,
forward.
repeating
Every
the
step
same
opens a
actions
new
leaves
world.
the brain on autopilot,
This path feels
efficient,
different,
but
like it's
stagnant.
calling me forward.
So when you
Every
do the
step
same
opens a
things,
new world.
talk to the same people, and go to the
This
same
path
places,
feels different, like
your
it's calling
brain
me
is
forward.
literally not growing.
Every step
It is
opens a
running
new
on a
world.
loop. And loops don't build
This
futures.
path feels different,
They just
like it's
replay
calling
the
me
past.
forward. Every
Try
step
this,
opens
take
a
a
new
completely
world.
different route somewhere today.
This path
Seriously,
feels different, like
your
it's calling
brain
me
needs
forward.
this more than you know.
Every step opens a
Fact
new
8.
world.
The Dead Sea is one of the saltiest bodies of water on Earth because it has no outlets. It only receives and never ventures out. Because it stays small and self-contained, it's too toxic for anything to live in it. Ask yourself, are you only taking in information but never taking an outward risk? In economics, this is called opportunity cost. Every day you choose the safety of a job or relationship you hate, you are actively paying for it with the life you could have had. You aren't saving anything, you're spending your time. Opportunities for growth, both personally and professionally, often lie outside your comfort zone. By staying small, you may miss out on valuable experiences and chances for success. The more you play small, the less confident you become. This can erode your self-esteem and self-belief over time. This is the compound interest of false safety, and it works in reverse. Every time you stay small to feel safe, you subtract a little from your confidence account. And over years, that account runs dry. Not because something took it from you, because you never deposited anything new. Fact 9. Neuroscientists call this stress inoculation. The process of exposing yourself to manageable levels of discomfort so your nervous system learns, this is uncomfortable, but not dangerous. When we take on new challenges, our brains literally start rewiring themselves through neuroplasticity, the creation of new pathways that help us learn and bounce back from setbacks. The experiences that make us most uncomfortable are often the ones that build the strongest foundation for future growth. The discomfort you've been running from, that's the exact ingredient your nervous system needs to become unshakable. Fact 10. The comfort zone doesn't kill you. It leaves you alive but inert. And that's where the greatest danger lies, not failure but regret. That feeling, years later, that you could have but didn't dare. You might fear failure, but regret is far heavier. It lingers. It whispers, what if you had just tried? That's a voice you don't want to live with. And here's the fact that broke me completely open. Psychologists from the University of Haifa found that people who were encouraged to leave their comfort zone reported greater life satisfaction and felt happier than those who simply stayed within the limits of what they knew, following their daily routines. The false safety trap doesn't just cost you opportunities. It costs you the version of yourself who was brave enough to find out what was possible. And that's the most expensive thing in the world. The last fact is the one that stayed with me because it means the comfort you've been protecting yourself with isn't actually keeping you safe. It's keeping you small. And small is not safe. Small is just a different kind of loss. Your nervous system mistakes growth for danger. But somewhere deeper than fear, you already know the difference. Step toward the discomfort. That's where your life is waiting. Follow for more psychology that tells you the truth about your own mind.